Hello guys and welcome back to my channel once again. In today's video I'm going to be showing you every single way you can get the wonder weapons within Cold War Zombies. Before we start, I just want to say that only 2% of the thousands of viewers that watch my YouTube videos actually subscribe, so please make sure to do that. It's free and you can change your mind later. It would take my channel to the next step that it needs to go, so thank you very much for doing that. Now let's get into the no nonsense guide. First of all, I'm going to show you every single way possible to get the die shockwave machine. Technique number 1 is how to build it. First of all, you're going to want to wait for an elite to spawn in so you can get this part from when the Megaton splits and it drops it. Once you've collected this part, come down to Deadshot Daiquiri to this room here, interact with this cupboard here and collect this part that comes from the drawer. Once you've done this, make your way up towards Nachta and Totem with a horde, interact in this area to start the suction, and once you've filled it with enough souls, you can interact in the same place and the door will fly off, giving you your first die machine shockwave. The second way that I recommend you get in the die shockwave machine is through the trials on D machine. Once you've done enough trials and you've got it to legendary status on the left, you can come to this area and hopefully 1 in 3 chance of getting the die shockwave machine, and this is probably the simplest way of doing it. So go through the rounds, enjoy doing your trials, and finally pick up your legendary weapon. The next technique that you're going to want to use is doing the Coffin dance Easter egg on D machine. You want to come to these 5 areas and shoot these 5 blue orbs to make sure that you can get yourself into the die machine loot box dance room. And once you've got yourself into here, the box will drop and you have the chance of getting yourself a die shockwave wonder weapon. This is really simple and I recommend doing it every game because you also get Juggernog for free. But that leads me on to how to get the ray gun in every single way possible in D machine. In D machine, you can also get the ray gun from this loot box. Simply follow the same steps and guarantee yourself a potential chance of getting the ray gun for free in D machine. It'll kickstart your game quickly and get you moving as quick as possible, and also takes away the hassle of not getting the ray gun from the box. Secondly, in D machine, what you're going to want to do is enter the Dark Ether. Once you are in the Dark Ether, there is a possibility that you can get the ray gun from the crystals on the floor that our Omega group are trying to collect. Go around smashing every single one from the beginning of your game, but as you go higher up in the levels, you can guarantee yourself better items such as self-revives and perks, but best of all, the ray gun. That is the second and final way you can get the ray gun for free in Cold War Zombies. Next, we'll get on to Firebase Z. First of all, let's build it. Come to the data center and collect this blueprint. After this, go to the Scorched Defense area and come to this body where you're going to collect the retina of a previous worker on the facility. Once you've done this, you can come back to the computer and put in the retina. The retina will scan and you will open up the drawer leading you to the keys. Once you've collected the keys, come to the area past the door to the left of Tombstone. Come to all of these lockers and open them up until all of the mimics have spawned, kill all of them and collect the piece that one of them drops. Once you've done that, you can go back to the same computer where you scan the retina and do the dartboard step. Memorize every section of the dartboard that is coded to you on the machine in front of you. Come back to the spawn next to the left of Pack-a-Punch, shoot where they've shown you on the dartboard and you'll collect the next part that you will need. Lastly, you're going to have to wait for a mangler to spawn, and once it has spawned, make sure to shoot off his arm, nothing else. So you've shot off his arm, he will drop the ammo capsule which you will go and charge in this area. Once you put it in this charging station next to where the computer is found for the retina scan and also the dartboard step, you will have to wait 2 rounds until it is fully charged. Once it's fully charged, you can go ahead and build the RAIK-87 on the building station where you found the blueprint. My second recommendation is similar to that of the die shockwave machine. You're going to want to go through the route of the trials to guarantee yourself a RAIK-87 by as little as round 5. Go ahead and utilize this as it is both enjoyable and easy to do. Lastly, for the RAIK, after turning on all of the ether reactors, come back to spawn where you'll find this Bonnie sitting in this area above the Pack-a-Punch. Once you stare at him for more than 15 seconds, he will finally teleport you into the new Coffin dance Easter egg. Once you are here, you're going to go around all the sections to find the floating pink bunnies that you will shoot in order for the box to spawn. Be careful because mimics and zombies spawn in these areas. Take your time wisely, look around everywhere, shoot them as quick as you can, but make sure not to die when doing it. After the box is dropped, everything will die, you can run towards it, and this is another way you can get yourself a RAIK-87. For my last tip, I want to make sure that you guys know to only open the random box past round 30. From doing this, you decrease the amount of lower rarity guns in the random box. The higher round you go, the more likely you are to get gold and also legendary guns. So make sure to leave the opening of the box until round 30 if the other techniques do not work. And that has been the video, guys. If you've enjoyed, please make sure to subscribe and like for new content coming very soon, and have an amazing day as usual. I'll see you later.